Hey, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Listen, please like and subscribe to the channel, Fit McQueen 40, and stay tuned for the latest fitness tips and workouts. Listen, today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about the Smith machine. Is the Smith machine beneficial? And I just want to talk about the pros and the cons of the Smith machine. I certainly say yes, it's very beneficial because, for one, I use the Smith machine. And I'm going to get ready to go into the pros of the Smith machine right now. So the number one pro of the Smith machine is that it's safe. It's safer than free weights. Because with free weights, if you're doing dumbbells, you're using a lot of stability muscles. And that's good to use stability muscles, which a Smith machine kind of lacks on. But again, muscle growth happens when you put that overload on that muscle. So if you can handle a lot of weight versus working out your stability muscles, I much rather do that because that's how you get bigger and stronger. Yes, working the stability muscles is great, because it does help guide, but I would much rather prefer to do the heavier weight on the Smith machine if I can. I mix it up anyway because I do both. So you get the best of both worlds. Number two is I pretty much covered that you can handle a lot more weight to put that overload on the muscle. Number three, the Smith machine. It's hard to say it sometimes. The Smith machine is self-spotting, meaning you don't need a spotter on a Smith machine. Those little hooks on the end of the bar. If you're bench pressing and you're kind of stuck on the last rep, all you gotta do is quickly turn your wrist forward, or however you're laying underneath the bar. It's either forward or turn it backwards. But anyway, you latch onto those little grooves on the side of the Smith machine that you see, and it catches the bar, so it doesn't land on your chest. That's why it's much safer to use the Smith machine, guys. Now I'm gonna go to the cons of the Smith machine. The cons is it's hard to do certain exercises on a Smith machine that you're used to doing with free weights. Let me try to give you an example, like squats for instance. When you're doing squats on the squat rack, you look kind of like an accordion. When you got the bar on your back, you squat down, you look like a kind of like a Z shape, because basically the weight's right under you and you're going down. But on the Smith machine, if you're standing right underneath the bar, it's kind of hard to squat, because I've tried this. Because the next con of the Smith machine is it really only has like one alignment. It goes straight up and down. Where the free weight, you can kind of adjust how you're squatting, but the Smith machine is up and down. So if you're standing underneath this bar of the Smith machine, it's kind of really hard to squat like you do on a squat rack. And I believe a lot of you know what I'm trying to say, or what I'm talking about. So on the Smith machine, you have to kind of adjust your legs a little bit forward, so when you squat, you're kind of squatting straight down and with your legs out, almost like a chair position. So that's actually a good con and a good pro, really, because for one, it's actually a different exercise. You're probably getting working out, a different angle of your leg muscles, and it's a little bit safer on the knees too. If those of you that have done both, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's probably more out there, but for right now, that's all I believe I know about. So am I against the Smith machine? My answer is no, I'm not. I know a lot of people are, because, oh, you're not using your stability muscles. Well, guess what? If you have an injury, I would go to the Smith machine. If you want to add more weight and put more overload on the muscle, I would use the Smith machine. If you want to use the free weights, that's fine too. That's why I said earlier in the video, I like to mix things up, so you get the best of both worlds. So I am not against the Smith machine. If that's all you have, go for it, guys. Stay tuned until next time. God bless you. I love you.